Hello, children of the night, and welcome to the Collective Quarter with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and this week we have our first quarter waxing moon in Capricorn. Leading up to that full moon, we are just moving on up. We are climbing the mountain, we are planning out our next steps, looking for the dangers ahead, and knowing surely that each foot, each step that we take is accurately calculated to get us where we want to go, to help us get moving. It is a motivation that can push us beyond ourselves and our own self-doubt. We have to get to the top of the mountain. We know that there is the sweetest, greenest grass up there, and we are going to sit on it, and we are going to eat it, and we are going to play in the sun and the thin air and be happy. Even if it's only for a moment, we're going for that mountaintop. And we're learning a lot along the way. It's kind of a journey to the witch in the woods, you know. You have to cross the river, climb the mountain, fight off dangerous beasts, sleep in the cold, and when you finally get to that witch's doorstep, to ask her for help, before you even have the chance to knock, you realize the journey was what I needed. I needed that time. I needed that physical challenge to work through my problems. I don't even need to be here. I have the answers. I am the answer. Neat. I have the answers. I am the answer. I hold all of my own security, my own stability, my own strength. This is that Capricorn moon with that King of Pentacles. This is having, knowing, being, and understanding everything that we are, what we've grown, what we've built, who we've become, and holding it with grace. And just like the expression on his face too, I can see like the furrow in his brow, the way he's kind of looking at me today, like, you know I've been through it, right? You know it wasn't easy getting to the top. We had to do things, we had to experience things, but we got there. And when we got there, when we realized how truly comforting we can be to ourselves, that's where that Ace of Cups comes in. That's where that clean water at the top of the mountain satiates our thirst. It's perfectly filtered, perfectly distributed. It is free-flowing, no stoppers, no holds back, just good water. Had our drink, let's move on. I feel like we've stored up this good water, filled up our tanks, and now we're ready to go. We're ready to take off. We're ready to take flight. Let's get to the top of the mountain. Let's get this journey on the road. We got places to be, things to see, stuff to do. There's no time to let ourselves be held back. Make room for the finest parts of life. Take time, even if it's only a few moments, to sit in true, pure gratitude and motivation and understand what it is that we're working for. There is no time to be held back. No time. We're not moving in those spaces and in those places anymore. We're moving towards those places where we feel and most us, or we can connect with ourselves the most. Almost a turn. Something almost turned. It did get stopped up. I don't know if it was a help or a harm, whatever that thought was. But it eluded us, nonetheless. Whether it was good or bad, we gotta let it go. Again, can't get sidetracked. We can't get stagnated or stopped up right now. We want to go. We want to flow. We want to move and make things happen and shake things up. Change the perspective of the world. King of Cups. Now we hold our waters. We've accumulated the land, the space, the security, the structure. And here, we hold those waters that we stored, that we transported, and we have distilled them, refined them. And now we get to enjoy the exchange. It feels like a passing of hands between these kings, like transportation, shipping, moving along, shifting energies from one place to another space, even being represented with the earth and the water, the land and the sea, where they meet, connecting those things, those places, and those spaces. Might be a pass-off, a handoff, a trade, an exchange being made. It's a triangulation. This is, because here's our queen, the Queen of Swords, even, our Queen of Air. And with this Three of Wands, we are triangulating. We are mapping out. We are sending aid. It's almost like we're setting up this kingdom. What she brings with her is the seed for the new kingdom. Watch out. Keep an eye out. Keep a lookout for major exchanges, a passing off of energy, places, things, people. Something is moving from land to sea. Something is taking flight. Something's coming in, and it's help, it's aid, it's growth, it's progression, it's a very interesting theme that we've got going on. Just keep stepping in the ways that we are stepping in most authentic places, showing up in those most authentic places for ourselves, getting ourselves into position, making sure that we are moving along. Even if you're only taking one step at a time, just baby stepping your way day by day. I made this step today, I did this progress, and just keep gaining one foot after the other. The slow and steadiness of Capricorn is calculated, it's planned. Sometimes we're running up the mountain, sometimes we have to slow it down. It's because we always are looking ahead. We never look at our feet. We're always looking for that next step and calculating out. Now we might slip and fall here and there. It happens. But most of the time, we know where we're going. We know what we're doing. And when we falter, it's because we allowed something else to blindside us, to take us by surprise. We didn't calculate or factor that in. But this is very calculated. This is very well planned. This is a very well executed exchange that is happening. And the treaty between these kingdoms, the offering of transition, I have this, let me send you this so that you can get started, so that you can get moving and begin. We're on the lookout. We're waiting. We're wondering. We're seeing and we're being. Let's get an oracle. I don't think we have any more cards to push us along. It's a very interesting collective quarter read. Here we be too, purely for the souls. It's not about your alignments. It's not about what box you want to put yourself in. We're just here to cheer each other on. Today the message is, room is being made. Plans are being exchanged. Progress is happening. We're moving in the right directions. We're helping others to build their kingdoms, and we are receiving help to build our own. There you are. Locked in with joy and a zombie. Rejoicing in the present and a release of control. The lightness and the darkness, the transition, the space between night and day, a release of control, a release of restriction, movement from one kingdom to the next. The overbearing and overpowerful zombie energy of control, manipulation. You're my animated dead body, you do my bidding, you are nothing more than what I want you to be, you are here because of me kind of energy is being released. It's being cleansed and purified and shipped out. And what is on the other side of this controlling, dark zombie energy of slavery? That word is in my mind. Of slavery and servitude. Again, restriction and control. And we're given joy. We're given full freedom. From crawling out of the dirt, we get to live in the sun. There is sunshine. There is individuality. There is you. You are here. It's rebirth. It's the end and the beginning of something great and terrible. And for all of the chaos and the noise, and I can literally hear a crowd just ramping up. There's shouting and excitement, and it's not everybody's happy, but some people are so happy. Some people are so happy to feel this freedom. Some people are so angry to lose this control. And yet, it's all good. All of that energy, all of that friction is for a reason. We have to go to those dark places and those dark spaces. You have to turn the wheel and experience the bottom in order to make momentum, to roll yourself forward. Wheels cannot move if we only stay in one place. If the top stays on the top, the bottom will go flat. And when the bottom goes flat, we do not move. So shifting, moving those energies, transforming and transmuting all of the that into all of the this. Step into your joy. Step into your gratitude for the good things, for the bad things, for the lessons we've learned, for the battles that we've won and lost. Because it's all happening. And it's happening right now if you allow yourself to be in the present moment, to see it, observe it, and participate with it correctly. Take those steps. Map out your direction. We're going to do great things. We're going to find ourselves in good spaces, in good places, because of all of this that we've gone through. And that's my time. Thank you all so much for coming and sharing your energy. And I hope you have a fantastic Capricorn moon. We'll see you next time.